Hello, my beautiful Leos. I know. No readings for the month of September. Yes, I couldn't read my personal experience, my energy. Pretty hard to maintain readings. I need to make time for that. Time has been a very scarce resource lately. You very well know. I wanted to start off the general readings now. With your pre-shuffle, your cards are laid out into one row. To those who are new to the channel. Leo, November or whenever you get to see this reading first time, you have the Knight of Wands, 12 man, 7 of Wands, 17 stars. Now, what I'm seeing here with the Knight of Wands and the Hanged Man is like the Knight of Wands somewhat flying away. It's like someone not reaching their destination, okay? Because maybe their destination was a Hanged Man type of situation. So I feel like someone is flying high, they're moving away with high speed, they have this armor on them and they're moving away. It's like someone running away from something. The Knight of Wands is not a person that scares easily, but it's like it doesn't want to get into complicated things because his energy is also complicated. The Knight of Wands does not have so much time. He needs to be in several types of situations, and if he feels restrained in any way, he will just continue on whatever it is that he is doing, being on his action plan, following the target, okay? And I feel this person or this energy running away here from this Hanged Man. Of the Hanged Man, it's also related to free the Empress card. So the Empress is pregnant with a baby. She is very fertile and has a lot of creative potential. The Hanged Man is a higher form of that. It's not a higher form, it's the same form, but same energy, but in a different form. Now this form is very interesting. This person here is hanging upside down against gravity and they're constrained, okay? So this is like an outer shell with runes running across it. So this is a person undergoing some sort of an induced transmutational process, okay? This is working within yourself. So you can't take in new experiences. You're putting yourself in this homeostasis where you don't act out new events. You just sit with those that already are within you and you work within yourself. Like the caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, because when the caterpillar builds its pod, the inside of the pod, everything turns into a liquid and it reorganizes itself, sorry. Okay, so these cells know how to gather in groups and form a special type of structure or formation. So this talks, the Hangman card talks about sort of intervention that you can do with yourself, where you just cut yourself out for a day or an hour or however much you need from the outer world. Okay, I'm talking no technology, no bright lights, no colorful impact. Okay, I'm talking glance state and working with yourself. You see fit. Let that be it in a way. The Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is with his armor on, with his shield on, with his casket on, just riding the hell away from the hanged man situation. It's like I can work or do thing in the world and not have to deal with myself or this situation that is somewhat limiting to me, because look, I'm great, I'm doing some things, I have this impact, yes, but I'm back to the hanged man energy. This may not necessarily talk about you, but you see like a situation with a person that does not arrive somewhere, okay, where they should arrive. They need to face something, and what they need to face, the hanged man, the 12 breaking down into a 6 of cups, okay, what they need to deal with is related to past lives. It's related to memories, to friends, to family, to that place of great emotional stability, okay, where it's a period in every family's life where things just flourish, things are at peace. It's not an environment that you can keep for a long period of time without great effort, but every family gets this honeymoon-like period where things go right and you just watch life unravel, okay? That Knight of Wands is running away from trying to deal with maybe family issues, past emotional issues, memories. I just see this Knight of Wands like a spring just going from here to there, but it's not where they should be. But yet, after the Six of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands. Now someone is stepping up to the plate, someone is showing here a brave picture, like, okay, this is another test of actions, we're gonna assume this action plan and we're gonna attack the situation and we're gonna get through this too. Although in the Seven of Wands you can see there Crow is just looking in the same direction that this person looking. Where is our new target now? What do we need to put to rest? Now the Seven of Wands, this person is oriented towards the future and he's looking towards the Star card. This is enlightenment. This is actually understanding the situation, solving the puzzle, unraveling the mystery, understanding how things in life work, okay? We're not always on the same timeline with some people, we're not always on the same executional thread, but for that moment in time that we have shared, we still need to be thankful for these people because they brought these situations into our lives, okay? It's testing ground for you and it's testing ground for the other people, so we're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna heal, we're gonna understand and heal whatever has happened in the past that maybe took away those family moments, those great pleasurable experiences with friends, those beautiful lovers that you had, and so on. So I don't even know what you're about to do in the month of. We're like trying to have a one-man show that would solve these issues, or are you gonna manifest the fiery energy of the Knight of Wands that is completely trying to run away from this whole situation where a group of people are trying to understand their past, their family drama, their these are some heavy topics, like they hit home, they hit right at home. Which I wish you light and clarity in the situation. I'm gonna move on now to your career section, your favorite, but this is the major theme for October, so please don't forget that. Leos. Welcome welcome to your career section, which seems very melodramatic at this moment in time. Oh man. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight, sorry, King of Wands. Please excuse me, Leo, for spelling your representative card. So we're gonna, sorry, this area here is very noisy. King of Wands, your card, and we're gonna end the month of October, or whatever month you're watching in this reading, whenever it reaches you. We're gonna end it with you, exactly you, King Leo. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, King of Wands. So, this is like a pity party, but it's so cool at the same time. I don't know how to say it. It's like the Last Supper. It's I don't know why I'm getting this energy. It's like the last gathering of this gang in particular. Okay, so the people that you're working with, your associates, your most close ones, are seeing you here. Lay to rest this project. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is a singlehood card. It's like, but I feel this is being more of a group energy thing. Like every one of you now will have to move on other projects. You have to let some people go, see them being transferred to other projects, leaving the workspace. But here it's like the gang is together. Okay, the wolf gang is together, and now the Leo rages. Ah, yes, beautiful. I have like a cheeky type of vibes. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. Everyone in the Ten of Cups, the ones that are equal, that pertain to the same project, skill set, hierarchy level, the people who are our peers, our equals, those on the team. So the team itself feels like this Nine of Pentacles. So we actually feel we're partying together, we're drinking, eating, exchanging good energy, but we feel that this is the last time that we will meet in this way. And I have the person, the Nine of up that with something black on his head with that hood. And I also see the first person, the Ten of Cups, holding the cup. Now, on the right side of the Ten of Cups is a person doing the same thing. And in the next card, the Six of Swords, the person is also holding something in their hands. And it's like this precious jewel, the most important thing in that oath there, the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is moving away from something that is over and done. Too much of that has happened, like a lot of water running up under the bridge with the project. It's been fun while it lasted, okay? And now we're taking the essence of it, like the experience and the knowledge, and we're moving towards this Ten of Cups. So we're bringing the most valuable thing that connects us all, the knowledge, the experience, and at the same time with the Knight of Pentacles, bringing, you know, to set the whole thing on fire, you know, make a big bonfire together, see firecrackers or things of the sorts, and actually enjoy this ending in a very healthy way. It's been a very, very good run. Okay, so this is all, that's all, folks. Okay, you're readying this team of people, this gathering of associates to sort of manifest in real life the ending credits, okay, like the end, okay, cue rainbow. And in the back of all of this, there's someone watching, okay, there's someone watching from this point of great stability and confidence and experience and just being proud of their tribe, their pack. It's you, Leo. You overthrow everything here. You're overseeing that everyone is happy within this situation, that everything can be laid to rest in this fine, healthy, joyful way. I'm gonna look back to this moment in time, like the last trimester of teen, and we're gonna think, man, I thought that thing was gonna last together, but we managed to end it in such a healthy way that it brings back great memories. So, good thing that that is a thing of the past, and now we're gonna interact on another level. We're gonna gather in other forms, in other places, which will be maybe more interesting for everyone involved. Okay? Maybe we're gonna start out other types of projects or other types of endeavors. So, Leo, enough about work. Sorry to break the bubble, but it's enough. It's you already know. You already oversee the whole party and the whole event, all coming together, and like-hearted people. Let's move on to your love section. Now, Leo, for your love, I feel there is some sort of merry-go-round going on. I feel a very, very, very young type of energy, which is like a love fool and acting all sorts of. And another person which is trying to domesticate this alien type of rebellish, rebel-like energy. And yeah, I think you have a heart full in the month of October and what's to come to the end of the year. We start out with the Chariot, Four of Pentacles, Cups, Knight of Swords, and Zero the Fool. This is like a rocket going up into the sky and falling down, turning to ashes before your eyes. Here, something starting off like a new initiative. We have two different elements here in the Chariot card. You have that beautiful lotus flower sitting on a most royal chariot of sitting on display, stars, and the Sagittarius energy running with high speed, taking this beautiful lotus flower after. And these are different elements coming together here in this explosion, in this situational push that is leading towards adventure, okay? A new path, a fairy tale like path, but then it hits this wall, this bump in the road, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, it's like this is the base foundation, and it's actually kind of scarce because we didn't have time to pack, and this is the small amount of things that we have available at the current moment, and we need to protect this. This is the energy that I get from the Four of Pentacles. It's like this is the base and we're trying to build on it, so come here and give me a helping hand to make this vehicle. I don't know why I'm getting that, like this car or this ship, okay? Because relationships are, you know, some ships that you travel together with another soul. Of Cup, she associates, makes this association all the time, and I find it extraordinary in its truth. So you here are trying to build some sort of foundation out of this thing that just popped into existence between you and the other person. For those of you who are in long-lasting relationships, it's like overnight your partner decided to do something differently and he is pulling you by the hand to join him in this. He is also making you aware that this is pretty basic and you need to put in the effort to first of all contain this level of commitment and also build on it, but build something new. And on the small base, I see the Page of Cups, this loveful here, this very enticing, young, fresh person, this new energy, this full energy, which is indulging, falling in love, having new feelings maybe never felt before. I don't know, I just get this energy. Page of Cups is just being there, sitting on this beautiful Four of Pentacles face, okay, and he's being pulled into the situation by a Sagittarius type of energy, a Knight of Swords energy. And I mean, the Knight of Swords energy, it's like a person that is always on a schedule, has a lot of things to do, and they're doing them for a higher good. So you cannot be so wishy-washy with your existence. I mean, we cannot drink until o'clock, get up and go to work in that shape, or we're just not gonna be able to do that anymore. And this is what I think the Page of Cups does not understand. These two are so different from one another. One is very emotional and whimsical in a way. The Knight of Swords is very precise, organized. He's like this great war leader, okay? He's leading people, he's doing things, running errands, fighting battles. Okay, so we cannot have you running around here, dear Page of Cups. And the Knight of Swords is coming in like this grand savior, because the Page of Cups can be that energy of damsel in distress sometimes. And it's like this Page of Cups just tripped over the Four of Pentacles. It's like, whoop, it fell. So I'm just gonna rest here for a bit to drink a wild party, you know, the being, okay? And the Knight of Swords is, please get up on your feet, we need to do this and that, you need to do this, you're so helpless on your own, let me help you, let me be your savior, okay? And the Knight of Swords is pointing his arrow towards the following card, Six of Pentacles. Hello, hello. Swords is so much of a helper that he likes to make himself feel elevated by the fact that he disables people in his life because he resolves the issues. Out of nowhere, let's say you're in trouble, and out of nowhere comes the Knight of Swords to help you because you're so young, you're so inexperienced, you're so helpless, you're so unexperienced, like so many things, okay? Like this is the Knight of Swords weapon, okay? This is the way in which he comes to attack or help, or in a very loud, noisy, very flashy, very like being in the spotlight whenever doing good things, talking about this. It's a bit too much, okay? It's like running down the stairs with a piano. It's from another culture. This is the way in which the Knight of Swords is trying to get this Page of Cups to interact with them on a romantic level. So I don't know exactly if it's you, your partner, or this is just happening, you're seeing this and it's you in some way. It's horrible to manifest someone just running around after a childlike energy and seeing them being, as you can see in the end, after all these things, still a fool. They're still a child. They don't know what they want to do tomorrow. They don't know that winter is coming. They don't have these responsibilities that the Knight of Swords has. The Fool doesn't respond to anyone. He's not on call for anything. No one relies on him because they know that this one is young. Okay, they're young. I mean, they have nothing stable, as you can see in the Fool card. Carrying around a small bag, let his life in a bag there, and he can go wherever. He can sleep on the side of the road. He can travel to foreign lands on zero cash. He doesn't care for that. He just needs the experience because he's at that age. And if it's you, Leo, maybe you're too young for the people that you are trying to interact with in this romantic way. If you're manifesting an age difference in a relationship, it's hard to manage to understand that the other person has responsibilities. They need a settled life, and maybe for you that's what no. No judgment, really. If you're young, you're young. You don't need to carry the burden of other people who feel insecure that they have not done certain things until now together with you. Like, that's asking a lot. And if you're on the other side of trying to date someone who is way more young than us, please stop. Yes, they are perfect. They just need help, but please stop. Be. Okay? Let the child just be. Kind of weird to see these two energies interact. It's a troublesome type of interaction. I think you will see and live experience in a more individual way, but it would not cost you too much. I would suggest coming back to this reading and actually giving feedback if something of the sorts manifested in your life. So after the month of, or when I put out the readings, please check back here and tell me if you've seen this in your environment. Leos, thank you so much for your time. I will put some things in the descriptions that maybe will trigger you to have your own illumination regarding these matters. And if you would want to manifest the Six of Pentacles type of energy towards other people, you can buy us coffee. The donation link mentioned in the description. See you in the month of Leo. Take care.